What is good, YouTube? We're back with another video, and today I got a little 50 piece for y'all. A little 50 piece McNugget. Um, y'all about to see the team. Y'all saw the record before. I was, I want to say, 6-1 or 5-1, whatever the case may be. I've been balling out, especially today. I feel really good on the sticks today. I played a couple games before this, and I went ahead and just did really good offensively. It looks like the games are close, but they ended up quitting when I had the ball, so obviously, I was gonna score. The case with me with like losing games was me not being able to put points where I needed to put points on the board. But my offense just looks really good. I'm just moving efficiently, and I think the big issue with me losing games was like I wasn't able to take checkdowns in the beginning of the games. And I'm just like noticing what they're in and just diagnosing what's open, what's not, and just making really smart reads. Like right here, he made a really good user play, but obviously I had two people open. I had the circle route open and I had the square route open. So that's a really good play by him to notice that, both the routes are going to get open and just go ahead and blitz. But, he ends up using that time and we just end up getting a really good delay fade right there. But yeah, like recently I've been playing really good. I've been playing really good lights out, really good offense, really good defense, getting points on both sides of the ball, as y'all are about to see in this gameplay too. And if y'all went to go watch yesterday's gameplay, I said that was my best quarterback performance so far. But I don't know. I think this one might be able to top it. Yes, I did throw an INT, but it was kind of like a last minute before the half, just prayer. So I mean, if you want to count that, go ahead. But I mean, besides that INT, I had like 6 touchdowns this game and like 430 yards, something like that. I do show it at the end, so y'all are gonna see my passing percentages. He ends up getting a good dot there, a little cover 3 burner. I just wasn't able to make the tackle. I think if I would just kept running with Darrell Revis, I would have been able to make it, but a little early dive and he's off with DK. And this guy's team was not that good, to be honest. Like, y'all are about to see, I hit a couple of streaks with Jamar Chase and all that. And his game plan on defense was just to run man coverage across the board and just use her. But I've seen pretty much the whole defensive schematics of everybody on this game, so I already know what's gonna be open with man and what's not gonna be open. And just like I could have thrown square and been greedy and got a couple yards, but I ended up being patient, getting a little sticky after the play, and I almost get a touchdown after that. And some of the mana lines he was getting too were kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that. The corner was running with the motion right there when I was on offense, and it goes with the post. So, he had a couple weird man alignments on there, but we still ended up doing our thing. This guy had a really good play with Saquon. If he would have ran that play more, it would have been a way closer game than it was. But I was taking away all his first reads, his second reads, even his third. The main thing, though, I wouldn't say trouble guarding, because I usually don't when I have everything boxed, which is covering the delay fade. But as y'all see right now, Saquon Barkley was his best friend. Like right now, he says, or not he, but the game said that he was 4 for 4 for 98 yards, which kind of, I guess it is what it is, right? It seems like he's dotting us up right now, but he's just taking a lot of like chunk plays. Like right there, everything was boxed. He was running a little flood concept. I had a curl flat. I was manned up all the way, so anything that he wanted to throw was getting taken away. And he tried a quick snap on a bunch tight end, PA boot over. But I have defense for that now. After I was in the lab, but right here, this is just me being greedy, being in the cover 2. He ends up noticing that and just burns us over the top. But this guy was not the best player, as I said before, and I was just able to do whatever I wanted on offense. I knew that if it came down to a 1-possession game and it was a back and forth game, I was going to end up winning that because I felt confident in my defense and my offense, just putting up points on the board and all of that. And right here, I knew he was in cover 4. He was sitting in cover 4. I have a cover 4 bomb. So, I mean, any coverage you want to run, man, zone, a hybrid of both, I'm going to be able to diagnose it and get away with it. This is going to be a ×2 speed. I didn't do any cuts on this. just because he only threw one route, and I just, in my case, I just kept on running different defenses. That Saquon Barkley went crazy though. Like, he ended up rushing there, but I manned it up. I put a curl flat, a hard flat, a soft squat. I did everything to try to stop it, and unfortunately enough, we were not able to. And he just drives his way down the field right here. Like, I manned it up, and it just gets open. So if he would have kept on running that single play, I think he would have ended up getting a W on that. Not gonna lie. But we had to do our thing. He ends up throwing a RPO slant and just gets absolutely lit up by Sean Taylor. But I think it's coming up sooner or later. Right here, we're gonna making a really good defensive play. I was thinking about manning that safety that got the pick on man up, because my worst fear was getting same streak with that tight end. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just be really aggressive, let it play out, see what happened. I took a chance, and fortunately enough, sometimes you have to play aggressive defense, and if you play aggressive, you're gonna get beat over the top. But if you play aggressive, you're gonna make big plays, just like that happened right there. I ended up getting a pick six, which turns the whole way the game is going, because it was 21. If y'all remember, it was 21 up. He had ball going in a half, so he could have done whatever. He ended up throwing this delay fade, which I thought was gonna get caught. I was about to get so mad because it was a 3rd and 30, and that would have been like a 4th and 3, 4th and 2. But we noticed that nobody's gonna be able to guard Joey Galloway. Joey's just a beast. Like, he has like 93 speed. He has 90 deep route running, a really good release, which helps him on streaks and all of that sort of thing. He's getting off the press, but he kept on trying me too. He kept on trying my user, thinking my user was trash, but we got all of that. We got defense for everything he wants to run. Later towards the game too, I just started running man coverage across the board. He thinks that's going to get open late, but Sean Taylor makes a one-handed INT out of bounds. Like I said, we were boxing. We were still base aligned, so our man alignments were kind of random, but I thought I could get a hit right there. Nazir Alderdy just bounces off Vince Young, but we had him where we wanted to the whole game. Like, as soon as I got the pick six, I was like, yeah, this is pretty much GG. Because, like I said, I still had trouble guarding that. I would have ended up having a solution for it. But the biggest issue too, I was containing every single play. But the main thing too was that he was like quick hiking. He would make 1 or 2 adjustments, would give me like enough time to do something with it. But there was only so much I could do. Like, I was hard flatting too. He would be throwing tight ends because I had 20-yard curl flat set. So he was throwing flats. I was ready for it. I was always hard flatting to the bunch receiver side, and if he had the out route for the first down. He didn't end up taking it, but that's why we got to have speed. I think speed for the D line is crazy in this game. Like, I think Jack Youngblood has 82 speed. Montez, which is not even fully upgraded, has 87. And I have somebody else too. Quinnen Williams. Which Quinnen, I don't really, ask for much from him, just to stop the run, which is basically all he's there for. But sometimes he gets, a little bit of pass rush in. Right here, I was just running whatever, just to see what I could do. He ends up throwing the corner route, and Revis almost plays it, but he still ends up catching the ball, so that's not good. But like I said, if I was going to be able to contain, I would have been, able to do whatever I wanted to do, which is what I wanted. I almost got the lurk right there, too. I just made sure I didn't get cover 3 bomb, because right there I was in a cover 3. But he just ends up rolling out. I even moved Lorenzo Carter, which is the end on the contain. I moved him out a little bit just so he doesn't be able to roll out on me. He ends up, getting stuck to the offensive tackle, and is able to roll out and do whatever here. But I know y'all seen that release from Joey. Joey is just a monster. If y'all haven't went to go pick this man up, go ahead and pick him up. Like, he's just crazy. I think with Chems too, if y'all are running a theme team, he goes with Bucks, Patriots, and a couple other teams. I want to say, I don't think he gets Cowboys Chem, but I think he gets like 5 team Chems. So if y'all are running a theme team, or y'all are just looking for a solid wideout with good deep route running, good speed, all of that, go ahead and just pick that man's up. But I mean, the games are officially over at this point. It's 42-28. I do whatever I want here. Unfortunately, no, if we get an inaccurate ball with a Josh Allen, so right now it's just whatever we want to do. But we just end up taking a flat route, all of that. So it's 36. Like I said, the game's over. And he still is persistent on running man. Like right here, I made a mistake. And, trying to make a big play. Nothing was open. I tried to roll out of the contain. But, his contain actually did a really good job in containing this. He got... Oh, he actually got a block shed. I didn't even notice that. Josh Allen tries to be great. But, we get backed up. But when you're bad. When you're bad. When you give up a 4th and 24. Like, I'm just going to let it play out. I went to my go-to plays for beating man coverage. With that Roy Williams running that crosser. And it just gets just enough yards. I think it got like a half yard over the first down marker. But you're bad when you just give this up. Like, I went for this just because I was already up by so much. Like, even if he got the ball, I'm not really tripping over it. But his user is just, his whole team is just bad. Like, there's no way he should have been able to be in the game with me, to be honest, because I played better opponents. Their schemes were better and all that. He just got a couple breaks, but we're getting towards the end of the game. He starts to just run whatever, to be honest. And I ended up getting a cover 2 bomb on him, all of that. But like towards the end, he started like going in goal line. He started to not play no more. Like this touchdown, I think I'm about to get right now, if I'm not mistaken. This touchdown I'm about to get, he just freezes. Yep, it is this play. So he's using it's straight up man across the board, but his user is on man with Barkley, and he just stays there, just stands there. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take the points, obviously, and I ended up going for 2 after this 2, and getting the 2-point conversion. So now I got 50 points, like I said in the beginning, 50 points at 28. I did give up a lot of points, but I did score a lot too. So if you can score a lot, obviously you're not really tripping. And that pick 6 that I got in the beginning game was a huge change of momentum. But we ended up getting another touchdown, all of that. But hopefully, guys, y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully, y'all get a thing or two from this. Hopefully, y'all come back to the channel. Obviously, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And hopefully, I'll be posting tomorrow and all that. But until then, guys, I'll end up catching y'all later. Peace out.